I've just got one question. Are you ready? No! I said, are you ready? Hey, what's going on, guys? Kodiak here. Now, I haven't actually built up like a script for this. I haven't set out what I'm going to say, so we're going to do this on a total fly here. We're going to go totally random with this one. So, I'm going to take it in whatever direction it goes. So, the first thing that I would like to clear up, a lot of stuff's been going down recently, very recently, in MRE. Some of the stuff it is a little bit, oh, look at me, missed that guy, IMG, stuff I thought that I need to bring out, I need to get it off my chest, and it kind of annoys me that, okay, so things have been going down where, I'll give you a basic background story. Things have been going down. People have been accusing of people of doing such and such things, and then saying, hey, then ordering people around and going, hey, you need to sort this out. This needs to be sorted out, when the problem that they want sorted out can't actually be solved by anyone. Because here's the fact, someone accused someone else of view botting. So for those of you who don't know, it's basically where you get loads of bots to give you views. And this person, who shall not be named, accused one other person of saying, hey, this guy's view botting. He should be kicked out and should lose his everything, and And then the next thing was, do you have any proof that he is actually view botting? And from what I could see, like that guy not moving, it seemed like he had no proof. He seemed like he had nothing. He was just going on his own assumption, his own feeling, his own gut feeling, which is okay in some cases. He's going on his own gut feeling and saying, this guy is doing such and such, he should be kicked. Now, that is correct. If he's doing that, he should be kicked. But at the moment, nobody knows whether it's true or false, whether he's just being a douchebag and trying to get this guy kicked out of the network. Nobody actually knows. So, and then he's going off at people and saying, you're not doing anything, you're totally dishonouring the network, you're doing crap, that's why this is going down, and then just throwing hate at all of the mods and everything, and it's not going well. And the last thing was, he basically said, okay, this stuff's going down, I'm backing out. A wise move, to be honest, because if you're just going to throw hate at people for not doing what you want, get out. I do not want you in, to be honest. I don't. And he's like going, oh, we shouldn't be pardoning people with number of subs. And he's like, subs don't matter shit, dude. It's content. Content is why people get partnered. People don't get partnered for sub count. Nobody gets partnered for sub count. C-Nanners, I can bet, did not get partnered for sub count. He makes good content. That's why people like him. He is enjoyable to listen to. It's not because he has over like 2 million people watching him. It is because he is entertaining. That's why people are partnered. And he obviously wasn't accepting this. He was still harping on about he's the view button. We can't do shit about it. We can't do nothing about it. We have no proof. We can't like go and say this guy needs to be kicked and then do you have proof? No, because then you look like a friggin' idiot because you have nothing to back up what you're saying. You can't prove that you're right. You might be right, but you can't prove that you're right or wrong. It's one of these things that will just keep going round in circles. So anyway, it seems that this person has left. All I can say is good riddance. I don't want that kind of person who's just gonna bring down everything and say, this is why you suck, da 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 da. So, I'm going to move on. I've harped on about this long enough, and it's something that I really need to get out and make public, because it does need to be sorted out, and it is annoying when people anyway, move on. So, what I thought I would talk about for this commentary is, so if you had a choice, if you had like a time machine, you just woke up one day and it's like, I have a time machine, herp-de-derp, and you just make yourself a time machine, and you could go back to any time, any event or whatever. If any event it would be, which would it be? Mine personally would be to the Euros where I would, the 2012 Euros, where I would go in, I would go into that event as part of the England team, and I would score against Italy. We would beat Italy. We would go through, face Germany. We'd beat Germany. We'd win the Euros for once. I would love to go back in time and recreate that event, and then say, hey, I went back in time and I made the world awesome by winning the Euros. Because think about it, if England actually won one of these big international tournaments, the whole of England would go crazy because we haven't won anything since 1966. That's how long it's been. The people are longing for us to win something. We're fully behind the team, but luck, it's winning a major competition like the Euros is kind of like a Moab. It's like you have to get some luck along the way. Some decisions have to go your way. Some things have to. It just has to be that way. And things don't go our way for some odd reason. Nothing goes our way. So that's one thing. Put it in the comments below. If you had a time machine, where would you go? What would you do? Stuff like that. My next one is sort of along the same lines, but it sort of differs in some cases. So if you found out that you were going to die... No, actually, I'm going to change that. If you could... I was going to say, if you had one day to live, what would you do? I'm going to change that. If you knew exactly how things were going to pan out in the future, if you could see into the future and just see things, so you could say, okay, England are definitely... People would hate you. I can imagine that. If you could see into the future and see exactly what's going to happen, you can't change it. You can't change the future. There's nothing you can do. Things are set in stone. You can't change it, but you can just see into the future and say, this is going to happen. People will say you're crazy at first, and then, okay, this guy actually knows his shit. So it'd be kind of one of those things where it could be good, but it could also be bad, because then you say, okay, I'm going to die on the 23rd of May, 2067, and then you'd be like, crap, that's not long. I've got to... Well, now it is, but you go, okay, I guess you could like plan your life out and go, okay, on this day I'm going to do this and this and this and this, and then if you get over that like shock phase of knowing that you're going to die at this time, when you will die, it would after you get over the shock phase, I guess you could like plan things out and go, okay, I need to cram as much in as possible. That's what I would do. I would initially I would like have a shock phase. I go, oh my god, I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die there. And then I'd like, okay, time to plan. Let's go skydiving tomorrow. Let's base jump. Let's jump off a cliff. Let's go to the Taj Mahal. Let's go to the pyramids. Let's jump off the pyramids. Let's laugh at a stupid guy. Let's go see Eddie Murphy. I don't know. Put it in the comments below. If you knew into the future, like what was going to happen, what would you do? Would you be in like shock phase and just carry on with what you're doing, or would you plan ahead and like, I don't know, like plan out your life and stuff like that, like I would do? Leave it in the comments below, and we will have a discussion about it. Kodiak Jack, see you guys later.
Subscribe, favorite.